Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This is a reading for the sign of Gemini about how to manifest your dreams, how to make your dreams come true, Gemini. We are going to start with the fairy cards. So we have the Master Maker, Mick the Mayomancer, and List of the Shadows. Now, these three cards are speaking to me about something, an idea that you had, and it was I think it was like a stroke of genius, or you are about to have it. If it doesn't resonate with you just yet, I think that you are about to have a brilliant idea on how to achieve what you want. Or you already know what you want, and it felt like it was really a beautiful idea, like a beautiful ideal, a beautiful dream. I think you're really passionate about what you had in mind, and other people will be also. But Master Maker is also about having the skills to achieve what you want, having the skills to develop and build something. Master Maker, so to build it with your own hands and with your own skill. With main person here, I also feel like this underlines the fact that it's really about you. I feel like you really have to focus on yourself in this. So not so much on getting outside help if it's not needed, or when you have help, that you focus more on yourself and not so much on maybe the projections or illusions that might come when you relate to someone. But we'll get there. First, Mick the Mayomancer is about patiently doing something slowly in a way that you don't miss any details and you don't cut corners, and you have this attention to detail, this very observing minutia of what you're doing. So achieving a certain level of skill and being mindful of the details is something that's very important here. And I feel like it's something about knowing yourself very well. And List of the Shadows is a very, very interesting card here. And it's also interesting because Master Maker is the 22 and List of the Shadows is the 44. So it's double. So it's like a whole octave. It's like a step, a whole step forward in your life, in achieving a certain level of transmutation, of transformation, even transfiguration. And List of the Shadows is a fairy that has a beautiful mission to help healers and people who work with all the people who are suffering, all the people who are addicted to whatever addiction, be it substances or situations, relationships. So whenever you have that energy that's very dark, List of the Shadows comes and shines a light on it, on them and on it. So this is a card that protects healers. And this is very interesting to me here in this reading, is that I might be talking to healers. So if you are already a healer, this reading is a sign that you really have to come forth. And if you haven't already, and maybe even elevate yourself as a healer, work on your skills as a healer. And of course, if we are talking about healing, we have to talk about yourself, because we heal ourselves and we heal others. We can't do, it's not separate. Like, of course, you have the myth of the wounded healer that's represented by Chiron. Chiron is also an astrological point in your chart. So you might want to check that Chiron position in your chart if you like astrology and if you are curious about it. And Chiron had a wound that he couldn't heal, but that wound gave him the power to heal others. So sometimes by observing our own pains and our own suffering, we start to develop the energy and it's like opening a portal of healing in ourselves that starts attracting people who want to heal or who need that healing. It's like a fountain. It's like a fresh, I'm seeing like a fresh water fountain in the mountain, like I'm sorry, so I meant fresh spring water. So it's like as you are cleansing yourself, you also purify the waters for others to drink. And that will change your relationships, and that will change the people around you, of course. But it also might create some endings. And I say that because we have conclusion and we have the 7 of Wands. And 7 of Wands is stress. And so the missing piece of this puzzle for you might be some type of ending, because that monkey here is about to pierce the ball. And once he does that, this clownish figure is going to fall right on the floor, and all these candles he's juggling and the trumpet and everything will be, on the floor and in chaos. So I feel like there is a bit of chaos that has to happen in order for you to have closure on something that brings you a lot of healing. And afterwards, you will see a whole new world. You will see something completely different about yourself. And you will see also that others appreciate you and know that your creation is important, that whatever you have as a potential in you is something that they want and they desire and that wants to be taken care of. And that I think it will also, awaken in others the will to mother you. That's interesting. So there's a mother energy, a mothering energy that is coming through. Of course, we also have that energy for ourselves when we take care of ourselves and we heal ourselves. But while you do that, I really feel like you're going to awaken in others something. There's something that is going to be changed in your environment that is going to have this massive impact in what you are doing. So I really feel like all that I'm talking about until now is the skills. This is the skills you have to develop. It's about healing yourself, healing others. It's about having attention to details, so not cutting corners, not really, it's not too flowy, it's a little bit analytical. So maybe if you have some tools that will help you do this, or therapists or, you know, other healers, techniques. I feel like there's this emphasis in a technique. Whatever works for you, whatever you see here in these cards that inspires you towards a specific technique, I would say try it if it's something that you haven't tried, or if you already have that skill developed, keep at it and be very specific and be very mindful of every detail and patient. Don't rush anything. So, and what is happening in the end of this process is that you are going to let go. And this letting go card is 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is really departing into a whole new level, into a whole new process, emotional process, and having different emotional connections. In this specific situation, I feel like it's about a rewiring of your emotions, a rewiring of your relationships, your connections, the way you relate to others. And maybe that will also bring you more value, let's say, even professionally, if that is the case. So if you heal yourself, you will also value yourself more, and other people will sense that. Other people will have this intuition about you, like you are valuable. I really feel like this is also talking to me about like high value, like being high value, being highly valued, highly like a prized person, someone who people love to have as a friend. People will love to have you as someone like they can call, they can speak to, they can connect, they can relate to. But maybe you can collaborate also, but what I'm feeling here is that people will want to receive what you want to give. They will want to receive what you have created, because I feel like you have developed that skill that is very prized, that is wanted. And main person here is also really underlying this, like this. There's this inherent value about what you do that's very characteristic in your own self. It's like something about you, how you are, how you speak, how you move. If you're a dancer, because sometimes Liz kind of gives me this dancer vibe, or if you do something with your hands, if you do something that requires craft, that requires a very specific skill that only you have. Maybe it's artistic. It can be artistic, or you can be someone who people value for a person, the specific personality. Like there's a personality trait that you have that people really like. They really enjoy. Maybe it's something colorful. I see a lot of colors. I see maybe you create an environment that's very interesting, that's very quirky, and that makes people laugh, that makes people happy. I really feel like people are enjoying themselves a lot around you, and it's creating communication, it's creating some sort of flow, it's creating a lot of creativity, exchange, and new ideas, having new ideas. So yeah, I feel like this process of manifesting is very, very out of the ordinary. Actually, I feel like it's also something that is kind of eccentric. There's this unusual feeling to this, originality and healing. That's a very interesting combination, like an original way to heal. It's really interesting, Gemini. Don't forget that I'm offering free personal readings until I reach my 100th subscriber. And also subscribe to the channel, of course, if you haven't already. And like and share the video if it resonated with you. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye!